Hello there. Welcome back to a big weather update again. More winter storm watches were issued overnight. We're TGHQ. Now it's under winter storm watch. And that's something really to note. Right now we're gonna enter the watches and warnings map right now actually. So see a lot of changes. You can see winter storm watches issued for portions of Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois now, with portions also of Virginia, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Winter storm warnings issued for portions of Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska. And then also winter storm warnings issued for portions of California, Nevada, and Arizona. And then weather advisories issued for portions of Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Kansas, and then Wisconsin, and then portions of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Yeah, a lot of dense fog advisories for portions of the southern states such as Oklahoma and Texas. They have a chance of seeing severe weather today. How bad it will be, it's kind of uncertain, but we'll be keeping an eye out for that. So next thing we're gonna enter is snowfall, and this is her, and they're going around. You can see throughout throughout the borders of Nebraska and Missouri. You can see probably over a foot maybe. This doesn't really extend out in the entire storm though, so you could get more, you could get probably less. This depends on how much moisture there is along with this. So this is the next thing we're gonna be entering is another model of what snowfall you could be seeing. So let's take a look at this. It's definitely going more aggressive, basically the same track, and you can see much more over a foot in areas. And with the winter storm in Arizona, you can see a lot of snow, over a foot, possibly 2 feet. So pretty insane. Also across the East Coast, you could be seeing something if this verifies. So it'd be very interesting on its track and what's gonna do. It has a lot to develop, but we'll just see what's gonna happen. And the next thing we're gonna enter is another model, and you can see approximately over a foot in portions. This is definitely taking a more northerly track compared to others. So it's still pretty uncertain, and tonight we could be able to get some numbers, but right now it's been pretty consistent throughout the areas in portions of Nebraska and Kansas could see over a foot maybe. And looking at another model, this is what it looks like, taking more really southern, and you can see consistency really having still full proportions of southern Iowa and in the borders of Nebraska and Kansas. That's something to point out. That could see over a foot, and it's pretty much forecasted to happen. Majority of the places that a high chance of receiving over 8 inches supposedly, and also on the East Coast you could probably see we'll see if it even makes it to the East Coast. So we're gonna enter the probability of seeing over 4 inches. High risk throughout Nebraska, Kansas, Iowa, and Missouri, Illinois. Moderate risk surrounding it, and then also a slight risk around it. DGHQ is in a moderate risk, but I think that's gonna probably extend more south maybe, as it just depends on the placing on the bands. If we get a heavy snow band, any even in slight, you could see over 4 inches still. So let's take a look at the winter storm severity index. You can see moderate impacts. TGHQ is in the moderate impacts actually, and major impacts. For portions of Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, and Nebraska. Omaha also just north of that. Expected to receive moderate impacts. Wouldn't be surprised if they upgrade Chicago to high chance, as they're expecting around 6 to 10 inches of snow. So it'd be quite interesting what's gonna happen in that front. And also minor impacts for portions of the East Coast. Anyways, let's just head to the winter storm probability of exceeding winter storm criteria. You can see basically a high chance for portions of Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, and Kansas, and then you can see that stretches it with a slight, really, 30 to 50, and TGHQ is not in this, but it will be in the next graphic we'll show, which is for ice. As they're now forecasting a changeover to ice somehow. I'm not too sure if that's gonna happen or not, but good. Yep, you can see as you can see, high chance in the East Coast. That's been basically the same for quite some time now. And then you can see a light chance, small chance throughout Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, going into portions of Ohio. It wouldn't shock me if you probably it's over a 1/4 inch in local areas. You enter the severe weather risk. You can see a slight risk for portions of Oklahoma and Texas, with a marginal surrounding that. Going into Arkansas and Missouri, not a shocker. Next thing we're gonna be, it has 15% chance of wind, 15% chance of hail, and then only a 2% chance of tornadoes. So it's probably more of a, it's gonna be probably more of a squall-line event than anything else. It's gonna probably develop a feeder band, so we can probably pull up moisture. Day 2, you can see southern Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky. You can all see damaging winds, 5%, hail is 5%, tornadoes is 2% also. So this is just really something to look out for severe weather today, and tomorrow we'll probably we'll be giving you some updates later on as things continue to ramp up. So apart from that, that's really it for the video, and I hope you did enjoy. And tomorrow we'll probably release another weather update, and then tomorrow we'll probably release one when I wake up, and then I don't know, and then after that I'm gonna be releasing a lot of in real life weather updates really. So goodbye, see you next video.